Hi everyone, this is Carrie with Cricut Craft Ideas, and today I'll be sharing with you a tutorial or a brief overview of the Cricut Autopress. I will be turning the machine on. This is the unlock button. So here I'm going to be setting the dial for the Autopress, and I know that by previously looking this up, I want my temperature to be 315 degrees. So all I have to do is change the dial to 315 and the machine will start self-heating. You can see here it has the time and temperature, or the temperature, and then it also has the time in seconds. So you can adjust that as soon as you need it, as soon as you need to. For now, we're going to go ahead and just leave this to heat up. And I'll be using today a t-shirt that I found at the Dollar Tree. And sometimes they do have name brand t-shirts there. So I found this one and I'm going to go ahead and use that. This is a name brand t-shirt. The material is, so this is a 60% cotton, 40% polyester. So we're going to go ahead and use the blend settings on the Autopress site. And here I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to adjust the t-shirt to where I want it with the design that I have chosen. All right, well, I have my shirt lined up, and I wanted to explain a little bit more about the actual machine itself. The machine itself has a surface area of 12 by 15. A lot of presses are 15 by 15. That's an ideal size for larger shirts. I do a lot of smaller designs, so this one actually does work for me pretty well. But you do want to keep that in mind if you wanted to make a decision on whether this machine would work for you or not. From my experience, I've had very good luck with this machine. I did get this sent to me from Cricut for me to review. I am giving my honest review on this machine. So the machine itself has a lowering mechanism that you just pull down. So you pull this down, and then what it'll do is I'm going to actually press this for 15 seconds just to kind of get the moisture out. And all you have to do is just hold down on this button on the handle. You just have to push it down. It requires very, very light pressure. It's not clumsy like one of the larger machines, the larger heat presses. You don't have that big handle to push down. You have a very simple step here. So here I did go ahead and I preheat the surface, and I did just like a 15-second quick press on that. When I am laying down my machine or my design, I'm going to actually do a layered design. It's just a small layer, but I'm going to go ahead and just do them separately. So right here I have the design, and I have it centered here. I just want to make sure it's kind of even with the collar. I did do a little bit of pre-centering, so I kind of usually just center it up here. You can also fold the shirt in half and do that trick, and you can also fold the design in half and do that trick. I'm just giving an example, so I'm not going to be too crazy on this. So here you go. You can see that I have the design centered on here. The machine has now heat up to the 315, and I'm going to change this to 40 seconds for the full press of the shirt. So you don't have to wait or anything. Once you have this dial set at 40 seconds, you have it at your desired temperature. I already did my preheat, so I'm going to go ahead and press for that 40 seconds. And again, all I have to do is take this top part, pull it down. It's extremely lightweight. You do not have to have a lot of muscle to do this. Very, very, very simple. So all you have to do is just click down on this handle. It's actually self-leveling itself and adjusting itself to the pressure that is required. It knows the perfect pressure. It's one of Cricut's design features on this machine. It knows the pressure that it should have to make sure that the material adheres to what you are putting it on. So waiting down this 40 seconds, it's already, you can see at the 15 seconds, it gives you the timer, and the machine will actually pop itself up once it's done, which I love. So you don't have to babysit the machine. You can put it in, you can go do something else, and you can come back to it. And it'll be safe. So you can see there, all it did was it just popped itself up. And you can see here that the design has adhered. Oh, I got a cat hair in there, of course. But this is just for me, so it doesn't matter. All right, so you can see that it has great adhesion to the material. There, I don't know if you can see. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put that second little design on there. And I forgot to put my protective sheet. So I'm going to do that this time. so I protect the vinyl. When it has the full plastic all over it, it's probably going to be okay. But when it has just the vinyl on it, you do want to have something over it. So you can use a piece of parchment. You can use one of these heat protective sheets that I received somewhere. I know I got some on Amazon, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm pressing this for the additional 40 seconds, and that's for the middle part. And our time is almost up. You're going to see the machine here. It's going to open itself up. And we've got the design on there. And our little separate piece. And you can't see it quite well in this lighting, but you can see it does have the adhesion there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to press the back for about 15 seconds. So I'm going to turn this around, and then I am going to press the back just for that extra adhesion. All right, I have my shirt turned around, and I'm going to just give that extra 15-second press from the back. And it's a very quick process. What I would recommend is if you are interested in the machine and you're interested because you're doing, multiple shirts at one time, they do sell an extra pad for this on the Cricut site. This pad here. And what you can do is you can have one pad on the side and you prep your shirt over here, and then you can have one pressing over here. Now this plate is cold. I just wanted to show you that this plate is completely cold after the mat being on it. So yeah, that is how the Autopress works. It's extremely simple. It works very well. I had a heat press before this one, a full size, just from Amazon. I didn't love it. It was clunky. It was hard to use. It smelled. It smoked. I love this product from Cricut. It is a pricier product, so you just want to keep that in mind. But please let me know in the comments if you do have any questions. And then once again, if you do want to follow our page, subscribe, like, comment, and ask any questions that you have on the Autopress. I'm happy to answer anything that you have questions on. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.